Usually I get more out of it than them because they cheer me up. I'm Elaine Stewart, I work for Age UK Doncaster. I got into care work about 22 years ago. A friend of mine was working for a care agency and she thought I might like it, and at first I said, that job's not for me, I could never do that. And then I tried it and I absolutely loved it, and I've worked in care ever since on various roles. Not at first, but while you do some training with whatever company you work for. Obviously I work for Age UK now. You'll do their in-house training, and then you can do your MVQs. They'll help you through those, and you can also go to college and do extra courses. Really, I just tried it because I needed a job at the time, but then once I found it so rewarding, I just really enjoy meeting all the different people and hearing the stories. And you can do a small task, even like make someone a cup of tea, and it's a really big thing for them. And I just love that feedback you get from them, and you can cheer them up. So it was just for me once I'd tried it. My favourite part is getting to know all the older people that I help. Once you get to know the way they like things done, you can help them much more. I like to cheer them up, I like to chat with them. Usually I get more out of it than them because they cheer me up. You might, be having a bad day and you go in and have a laugh and a joke with somebody, and you come away, you can't help but come away cheered up and uplifted, and I just really love the job. I like the flexibility of care work. Like I said, with my daughters, they just worked weekends once they were nursing, and I can work different day. I can have a set day off if I do something else that day. And the gaps as well, if you're working in the morning and you've got a gap between your morning calls and your lunch calls, you can nip home and put some washing in, or take your dog for a little walk and put them back. So I like the flexibility of that. I think sometimes you can make a really small difference, can seem like a huge thing to somebody. If somebody can't do something, if they've lost the skill of doing something, and you do, and you help them with that, that can make a massive difference. You might do quite a lot for somebody who can't do it for themselves, and you might make a bigger difference. I think it all depends on the individuals, what they need, and to decide what impact you're going to make on that person. I really like it when somebody mentions that they want to get into care work, because I encourage both my daughters to do it. They were really good as care workers, going out in the community, the same as I do. They both work for Age UK as well. Then they went on to go to university and study to be nurses, and while they were doing the 3 years training, they still worked part-time weekends to get some pocket money to see them through uni. And they've both got nursing degrees now, and there's just no stopping them. So I always think care work can be a stepping stone.